Hi, I'm Kate with the Nonpartisan Redistricting Data Hub. This brief tutorial will show you how to use the Choose Your Own Mapping tool feature available on our website. There are a number of mapping tools available for drawing community of interest and district maps, but researching and comparing them all can take a lot of time. So we surveyed most of the tools that are out there and compiled this information into the table you see here, which can help you find the right tool based on your needs. Each row contains information for a specific mapping tool. If you already know what mapping tool you'd like to use and want to learn more, simply click on the name and use your right and left arrow buttons on your keyboard to navigate the table. You can also click the Expand Record button on the name of the tool in order to see all the information in the table in one box. Click the X button in order to hide. If you'd like to scroll down, you need to have your cursor on the outside of the table. This will enable you to access the scroll button at the bottom. You can also download the table as a CSV by clicking in the ellipse here and download CSV. This button is also available at the bottom of the table. Alternatively, you can change the height of the rows so that all the tools are visible without scrolling down. Always click in the table but outside of the view at the top of the header in order to hide that view. If you're not sure what tool you should use, you can search for a specific word or phrase in the table by clicking the search button in the top right and typing in whatever you'd like to find, such as 2020 census. Click the X button to remove the search. You can also create one or more filters based on the characteristics that are important to you. For example, let's say that I want to use a free tool that is available in all 50 states and in Spanish. First, I will add a filter, change the field from mapping tool to cost. I can also change the filter operator, but typically the default option is sufficient. And then select the options that I want to filter for. So I'd like free tools. I'm going to add a second filter to see if I can get geographic coverage in all 50 states. And finally, to see if it's available in Spanish. I'm going to click outside of the filter view, but in the table in order to hide the view. And in this case, Representable looks like the best tool for me. Once again, I can remove filters by clicking the X buttons. I can group the table by features, such as by the purpose of the tool. You can increase or decrease the width of the fields by clicking on a field divider at the top of the table and dragging left or right. Like filters, you can group by more than one feature. Lastly, you can sort the table by a feature, such as available data. And as always, if you have any other questions or comments, you can always email info@redistrictingdatahub.org. Thank you and happy mapping.